Kesha decked out this morning. That is a superstar look.
Looking fresh.
With the Balenciaga sweatshirt and the jewelry. That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's really, really fake.
Oh, is it? It's glamorous.
I know. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
It's Oscar glamour.
Why, thank you.
Which, by the way, Kesha's going to be on the Oscar stage with us. I'll tell you about that in a little bit.
I am?
Oh, yeah. You're going to be on the Oscar stage Monday morning.
I am? Oh, my God.
Wait, were you just
Oh,
playing?
yeah, they should tell you.
Yes, I am.
I love Kesha.
Okay, girlfriend just had her album come out, so she hasn't slept in like 5 days.
Oh, so wait, let's talk about that. This is, what an exciting, I know last few days, but to be here where you're releasing this album, what are the different emotions you felt?
So I didn't like really feel like it was real until about the day before, and then I just started crying a bunch.
Yeah.
And then like going through like full crazy can't sleep and crying and just kind of back and forth in that range of emotions. And then it actually came out and people got to hear what I've been working on for
How long?
a year and a half. Some of the songs I wrote 3.5, 4 years ago.
Wow.
And I've written over 50, maybe into the 60s, that many songs. So it's like narrowing it down. And I got to, you know, executive produce this record.
Wow.
I actually got to pick them. I got to write them. I got to
Do you
mix
feel
them.
liberated?
I feel liberated in that I kind of finally feel like I'm being seen for my true self because I have the power with my music to make it what I want it to be. So people can hear that I have a sense of humor and that hasn't been taken away from me because of difficult life experiences, which everybody knows I've been through some difficult things.
So I've been wanting to ask you this, and we met 10 years ago.
And maybe even 11.
Maybe 11, yeah. And I remember...
Let's just not age ourselves here.
Okay. But I remember that. And I have had to adopt this philosophy in life for myself. Otherwise, it causes too much anxiety. That everything that happens to me and to others is to their greatest benefit in some way. Even the tough stuff.
Well, especially if you decide, which, you know, there are a series of moments of making different choices and decisions. And not every decision is like, today's going to be the greatest day ever, because some days just don't feel like that.
Yeah.
But choosing to take what you find the most difficult. And for me, I feel victorious when I make art out of it. That's me taking the bad and making it into a strength.
So you can say this has, in the long run, benefited me in some way.
Well, it's benefited my like spiritual growth, my artistic growth. I want to push myself to be as creative as I can possibly be because I really want people to see me for who I am. I think that's one of the truths I've kind of felt is people want to be seen for who they really are. And, you know, between Rainbow and now High Road, I feel like that they're like the yin and yang of my personality and little snapshots into where I was at each moment. And I'm just excited to kind of really be owning my happiness. And I can say that because I really have been through it. So I like did a lot of work, both like on the music, but on myself. And I can say I'm a woman and I have earned my happiness. It's not just because I'm beautiful, kind of like swimming around cluelessly. Like I have really gotten into it all and have decided to lead a happy life because I know it's short.
Will people feel happiness if they haven't heard the album when they listen to the album?
That is my goal because when I was like at the lowest points of my life, you know, it's when you wake up and you're like, oh no, gotta get up and do the day. And I would put on music that would make me like, hell yeah, I'm going to get up and like kill today. Today's going to be my. So I wanted to make a record that other people could be, who wake up and they're like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Or they could put it on and be like, all right, I'm going to make today my. So I really, really hope this record is joyful and inspires people to feel that.
Let's come back. Kesha is here. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. We are, we're going to hang for a little bit. I'm going to play some of that music. And she just found out she'll be on the Oscar stage Monday morning.
Yeah, I totally
So we have to tell her about
oh my
that.
God, I had forgotten. I was just trying to live through the weekend.
Hang on, we're back in 1 minute. All right, let's play a little Raising Hell.
Yeah.
Here's Kesha, Big Frida.
I love you.
Oh my gosh, so good.
I know.
It's so good.
Thank you.
That's Kesha and Big Frida. LA's Kesha, by the way.
Ow!
Los Angeles' own Kesha.
That's right. And that'll get anybody out of bed and thinking they can conquer the day.
No,
I hope so. That is the goal.
And it's such a great. It's like I want to have a little fun before I go to heaven. Come on, guys.
Well, yeah,
Let's stir it up.
And you can be like a good person with such a good heart, but still like to get like a little rowdy and kind of naughty.
I still want to know
Shake
more.
what your mama gave you.
But speaking of mama, like your mama co-writes with you
Yeah.
about stuff that my mom would like not want to hear me talk about.
Oh yeah. Well, I have a song on the record that she was like, "Can we just write one song without a bad word in it?" And I was like, "That's gonna be the lyric in the song now." It's like, actually, I'm physically incapable, so I'm gonna sing about it. But yeah, we've written songs about. We wrote a song called "Cannibal," which is about eating men, and we wrote "Your Love Is My Drug"
Right.
together, which is about love being a drug. And
So she's cool still.
well, you know
know?
what? It's just she's been there and done it, so there is no one judging anybody in our
Right.
family because she's like, you know what? Let's just write the truth. And I think that when you're with someone like your mom, you can't BS. Like,
And does her
yeah.
truth come out in some of those songs too?
Oh yeah. Well, I think that we're actually pretty similar. We have a song on the new record called "The Potato Song," which is like my long-term goal is to move to an island, run around naked, ride a pony, be eating candies, and
Where's
like
this island?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Because it's gonna be very popular.
But like, and then just like grow potatoes. So
Oh,
we
so
wrote
you would
that
have a
song.
potato farm.
Yes.
Got it.
I just read an article yesterday about people who cook in the nude, and this is an interesting fact. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
going to make
please
any
tell
food
me.
in the kitchen, but they buy pre-cooked bacon. The only thing they're afraid of is cooking bacon in the nude because of the splattering.
Yeah, I
Oh.
guess.
So they buy pre-cooked, and then they put it in the microwave with the paper towel. It was actually an article in the New York Times.
Really? Well,
Yes.
I can't cook anything, so I'm just naked in the
You can
kitchen,
post
but
it.
I'm not
Postmate
cooking
to the
anything.
island.
Nothing's happening.
So the album High Road is now available, and then on
Yes.
Monday morning, and your birthday's coming, isn't it? I feel like it's
Yes, my birthday is in not very long, like March 1st.
Do you do something fun?
I'm going to go to Sydney for Pride, and that's the night before my birthday. And then I'm just planning on parading around the streets wrapped in a
Soaking
rainbow.
it all
That's
in.
like
Heck yeah.
that's my birthday goal.
Okay, well, that's fun. I always consider that fun. So Monday morning, Kesha's been kind enough to get up and come down to the Dolby Theater hours after the Oscars and perform with Kelly Ripa and I.
Yes.
Well, we won't perform, but we'll introduce her.
You are welcome to join in.
I can throw my big Frida, my best big Frida.
Yeah, come on.
Live with Kelly and Ryan, the After Oscars show. That is Monday, 9 a.m. Now, caller 102 and 103. If you want to go see Kesha do it live at the Dolby Theater,
Come
we have
on.
tickets for you at 800-520-1027. So you said 50 or 60 songs, Kesha.
Yeah. I overwrite because I like have all this creative control, and that has turned me kind of like obsessive compulsive about making sure the album is exactly what I want it to be. Whether people like it or not, it's at least I did it. I made those choices. I made those songs. I wrote those songs. And I was just like, I want to make every guitar, every drum sound like exactly what I wanted it in my head. So it did take me a touch longer than usual, but it's also like, it's my baby. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited, and I hope people like it. And it's also really fun. And I think a huge part of my personality is like being able to like, what's a word that's not a bad word? Like take the piss out of myself, I guess.
You can say that.
Okay,
phrase.
yeah. So like,
Yeah.
like just like not take yourself so seriously, and that's
Yeah, you're
something
having
that
self-deprecation.
yeah, and just like have fun. Like if you can't laugh at life, you're totally so.
That's
That's
what
more
I'm
than
saying.
that. Can't say.
Yeah. But you did well the first time around.
Okay, if you can't laugh at yourself in life, you're totally screwed.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. We can take that.
Okay.
But because you have all that material, is that scrap material or is that material
Yeah.
that may surface elsewhere?
Where does it live?
Where does
It lives currently on my laptop, but
But it's all stuff that could
it totally
be born?
could be born. I would love for it to be born, and I also love writing for other people. Like I remember I wrote a Britney song, and it was so fun to just pretend in my brain to be Britney Spears. It was so much fun because I like consider my songwriter, like I consider that my main talent in life
Right.
is writing the songs, and then like the fun finale cherry on top is performing it with my fans when they're freaking out and I'm freaking out. And we're
Well,
just,
by the way, I mean, that track we just played live is going to be sick.
it's gonna be so
That's
fun.
going to be so fun to do live. Have you done it live yet?
I've done it live a couple of times, and every time people are dropping it down low.
Yeah.
Good Lord split it, and that's all I want.
Yeah, that and the world will do that to that song, and that song is going to have a lot of heat on the charts. I can just tell when I play it that it truly has real steam, real steam. All right, well, we're psyched for everything that we've been talking about. I'm thrilled I get to see you again on Monday.
I know.
Thank you so
I
much
can't
for
believe
coming
it's
by.
that soon. I really have no idea what day it is.
She's
Yeah,
like,
set
thanks
your
for the
alarm.
reminder.
Thank you for the reminder.
Set
I
your
know I
alarm.
have to wake up at 2 in the morning, so
early.
that means I love you.
Yeah, I know. Listen, the commitment that we have for this program. Thank you, and we love you, Kesha. Thanks
I
for
love
coming
you
by.
too.
You.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for playing the record.
Anytime.